PTPGun, and today I'm going to show you the disassembly and reassembly of this Glock 26 9mm. So the first step of taking apart any firearm is to make sure the firearm is unloaded. So I'm going to go ahead, drop the magazine, get that out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and pull the slide back, lock it back, check chamber. There's no round in the chamber, no magazine inserted. From here, we can go ahead and continue with our disassembly. I'm going to go ahead and send the slide home. I'm going to pull that trigger in a safe direction. Right? And then what I'm going to show you is there's two different ways to do this. It's accomplishing the same goal. Right? First step, one way is to put the nose of the gun into the table, lean it forward, and press down. What we're trying to achieve here is trying to get that slide to come back just enough. About that far is what you want. You don't need it any farther back than that. All right. If you do that, it'll actually reset the trigger, so you have to pull the trigger again. All right. So we're gonna put the nose on the table and bring that slide back a little bit, or we can go ahead and grab it by the slide, use our thumb pressing down on the frame, right, and then from there you're gonna hold that there. During the next step, you're gonna grab onto the takedown lever. It's one piece. You can see it from both sides. It's very symmetrical. One on this side, same thing viewed from the other side. So what I'm going to do is, while I have this slide back a little bit, I'm going to grab a hold. I use my thumb on one side, my middle finger on the other, and I pull down on that piece and I hold it down. Once I have it held down, I can go ahead and release the slide forward and it'll come right off the frame. So we get the frame out of the way. We have our spring and spring guide. We have our barrel. And we have our slide. So we have our slide, barrel, spring and spring guide, as well as our frame. From here, you can do any type of necessary cleaning and maintenance to the firearm. Once you have that done, you can go ahead and proceed with reassembling the firearm. To reassemble, I'm going to start with the slide upside down. I'm going to drop the barrel back into the slide with the muzzle forward. Spring and spring guide, you're going to reinstall that. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it back right side up, and we're going to match up these notches that are cut out the bottom of the slide on the back. We're going to match those up with the rails on top of the frame. Matching that up, going to go ahead and keep it matched up, and we're going to pull that slide all the way to the rear and let go. From here, I'm going to do a little bit of a function check. I'm going to pull the slide back a few times, pull the trigger. We'll reintroduce the magazine. When I pull that slide back this time, it'll go ahead and it'll lock back. That's how it's built to react. All right? And that is now the disassembled, reassembled Glock 26 9mm. For more videos on disassembly of various handguns, rifles, and shotguns, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook at PTPGun. Thank you all again. Stay safe and remember to train to survive.